Okay, not bad, honestly. I got green tea, sugar, some creamers, decaf. Alright, time to try this cake. I have some coffee too. Time to break it. Oh, that's too big of a slice. Let's try a small bite. It's pretty good. I think it's white chocolate and dark chocolate mousse. And there's modeling chocolate around the side with 2 little crisps. It is quite sweet though. This is what the inside looks like. I'm terrible at this. It's fine. I didn't add sugar to my coffee because I knew this would be sweet. But I think this is too hot. I started my day with early entry at chess track. Single rider. It's only a 10-minute wait for Soren.
Welcome to our living laboratory, where scientists from EPCOT and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future.
Overall, I really enjoyed the flavor of the beef tenderloin. The meat itself was a little bit tough and chewy, but it was a good way to start the day at Food and Wine.
Got the mango lassi. It was $5 for this size. Pretty tasty though. A little spicy somehow.
So the creme brulee was pretty tasty. You could tell the top was pretty crispy and caramelized because of that cracking sound. The custard wasn't as set as I would have expected in a normal creme brulee, but for a Disney booth, not bad. The raspberry jam was also a pretty good combination, and I enjoyed it. Don't know if it was necessarily worth the 20-minute wait for it. I didn't really get any footage in between Rummies and Guardians of the Galaxy because my boarding group got called while I was in line for Rummies, so I had to book it all the way over. The wait itself took about 45 minutes from when I got in on my virtual queue tap-in, but there was a lot of stuff to look at that was pretty cool, so I wasn't bored at all.
I would love to hear more about how Terra is chosen for this Wonders of Xandar tour.
Stopped by Earth Eats on my way back to the World Showcase where I got a strawberry freeze, which is essentially a lemon and ginger tea slushie with strawberry puree mixed in. Very gingery, very spicy, just the way I like my ginger drinks. So I went to the Canada booth and I got the cheddar cheese and bacon soup, and as you can see here by my reaction, that thing was way too salty. The combination of the cheese and bacon was a little overwhelming. I can see why they provided that pretzel roll. It did help with the saltiness of it. Overall, I probably wouldn't get it again. I don't know why it was so salty. I started wandering around the World Showcase taking photos since I brought my portrait lens and I don't get to take it out that often to practice. I had a lot of time in between dinner and Harmonious, so this is what I did. By the end of the night, I had stopped filming as much because I'd been getting pretty tired and my phone battery was running low. But after Harmonious, it was time to exit the park. I had already done some shopping prior to Harmonious, so this is just me exiting the park. It had been a long day since I went from early entry to park close, but I was really glad that I was able to go back to EPCOT. So I happened to be in Florida for work, so I decided that I would go to EPCOT. I was gonna do a video before my EPCOT day, but I forgot. So here I am at the end. I'm finishing up my meal. My meal is chicken Alfredo. Was watching some Dead to Me. It's kind of just like late night at the DC pasta bar. I forgot a knife though, so I'm eating my chicken like this. Yeah, not bad. I wanted to talk about what I ate today. So, I had the Kenyan coffee barbecued beef tenderloin with sweet potato and corn mealy pap and kachumbari slaw. It's actually pretty good. The tenderloin was a little tougher than I would have liked, but it's not really that out of expectations for a Disney booth food. But I actually liked the sweet potato and corn mealy pap, whatever that's supposed to be. It tasted kind of like grits. The slaw was also tasty. The flavor of the beef was pretty good. And then after that, it was warm. So I went and got a mango lassi, which I think is actually the first time I've really had one. It was very spicy in terms of like Indian spices, sweet cinnamon, cloves deal, pretty tasty. There were chunks of mango in it. I think after that, I think I actually got the creme brulee from France. Yeah, it was pretty tasty. Very crispy top, like it crackled correctly. I accidentally got a fork instead of a spoon like a dummy. But it had a raspberry jam at the bottom that was very tasty, and so the custard was very creamy and delicious. I took a break after that because I went to Remy's. After I went to Remy's, I actually had to book it over to Guardians because my boarding group got called. And so, rode Remy's. Great ride. First time riding it. Pretty cool. I liked the 3D effects. I saw the wait was 140 minutes. I would not wait that long for it, but I had a lightning lane. So it was pretty fun. But then Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. Oh my god, like I said, so good. It's basically like Space Mountain, but it spins, and so essentially based on whatever point of the roller coaster you're on, your car will turn to, I guess, kind of experience the forces better. So like one of the examples says that you're going in a spiral, and rather than having the force throw you outward because you're facing straight as you go down the spiral, you are facing inward towards the spiral, meaning you get pushed back. You also get launched backwards, which is really great. So I heard a lot of people got dizzy and nauseous on it. I didn't. It was really fun. Effects were cool. Would totally ride it again, but still virtual queue and lightning only. So after that, I went to Coastal Eats and got the baked scampi dip, which was essentially scallops, shrimp, some sort of veggie cheese served with a baguette. It was pretty tasty. It is on the fishier side, and I think that's just probably because it's Disney park food. But I still ate it all and enjoyed it. After that, I think I wanted more cheese, and so I got the Canadian bacon and cheese soup served with the pretzel roll. You'll see in the video my tasting it. I was not expecting how salty it was. Cannot eat it without the pretzel roll, otherwise it's way too much. It's just, it was so salty. It's still good. Don't think I'd get it again. But after that, I did some more wandering around just to figure out what I was craving. And I got the spicy salmon deburi from the Japan booth. It was small, as you can see in the picture, but it's pretty tasty, like on par with, you know, the poke you'd get or something from like a buffet. So decent quality, was spicy, tasty enough for me. I enjoyed it enough. After that, I went and got a Belgian waffle because, well, I actually wanted to go to Italy, but then I walked the wrong way and I got lazy. So I got the Belgian waffle with a berry compote, which was actually pretty tasty. It was very hot, fresh whipped cream. The berries were tart. I ate it sitting on a bench in Morocco, which is why there's a napkin underneath the photo. But yeah, there was a pretty long line for that, and for France too. Both of them I felt like I waited longer in those lines to get the food than I did for like Soren today. Oh, I forgot. I also got the strawberry freeze from Earth Eats, which is essentially strawberry puree with the lemon and ginger twinnings tea, like a frozen slushie. Very good, very gingery and spicy. I loved it. That one I think I definitely love more than the mango lassi. But that was pretty much all I ate today. I had a lot more on my list. Like every time I walked past the Spain booth, I was like, fuck, that smells really good. But I did not do it because I'm only one person and I can only eat so much. I say that as I have a bowl of chicken Alfredo right in front of me. But I also did walk like 14 miles today. So I overall enjoyed my random one-day trip to EPCOT that was kind of last minute planned like 2 weeks ago when I found out Ida was getting sent to Florida for work. Yeah. Thanks for listening.